All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Assistant Chief James Skelton with the Houston Police Department. I'm joined by Captain Trometer of the West Side Division and Captain Jones of Houston Fire Department. This morning, we're at 3860 South Gessner at a club called B Rabbit. This is a permitted club during the normal business hours, but they do have multiple violations, which I'll let Captain Trometer speak about. However, this club transitions into an after-hours club at 2 o'clock in the morning. I believe it's about 4:30 in the morning, and we just did a shutdown on this establishment here. This is one of the problems that we continue to see in the city of Houston, after-hours clubs, which contribute to driving while intoxicated, assaults, and frankly, they put a strain on the resources of the Houston Police Department and other law enforcement partners. Now tonight, I wanted to thank the Comptroller's Office, the Houston Fire Department, the Health Department. We brought all these resources out here because we continue to get complaints about this particular location here. I want to also thank Chief Noe Diaz and our Mayor, John Whitmire, because without their leadership, we would not be here tonight. But John Whitmire, as the mayor, his highest priority is public safety. And us as individuals that work every single day, we will continue to work each and every day to shut down every club that does not follow the law. So I have Captain Trometer here. This is his area, and he is going to give you some specifics on the impacts that this club has done to his area.
Again, like Chief Skelton, I just want to reiterate a few points. First, we have received numerous complaints and criminal activity stemming from this location specifically. One has to do since the beginning of October, mid-October, this establishment has been closed per the fire marshal, so no occupancy was to take place inside just due to the numerous hazards to anybody who enters inside the building, such as several electrical hazards and other public safety concerns with that. So that's one thing, that there's to be no occupancy since the middle of October. Another issue we've had is because it's serving after hours, and these laws are on the books for a reason, just because obviously people are leaving here 5, 6, even upwards to 7 o'clock in the morning. They're intoxicated, getting on the streets, and unfortunately it's caused several accidents that we believe, and one involving a fatality with an individual that was on their way to work. So that's one of the other very serious complaints and crime concerns that we are facing out here. In addition, there's been also several shootings in and around the parking lot. As recently as a couple weeks ago, there was a shooting early, like I said, early to mid-morning hours with patrons stemming from the club itself. So clubs like this obviously just kind of unfortunately is a haven for all types of criminal activity, and that is something that we have been experiencing here at the West Side Division. And as Chief Skelton had stated previously, it's just something that it is a drain on our resources. We're constantly having to send officers out here to address the complaints that are stemming from this club. So that's why it was a collaborative effort with many law enforcement partners, and we leveraged all their resources and abilities to develop a plan and operation tonight to try to address these crime concerns and make Houston a safer place.
Okay, any questions? Sure. So I believe at this current moment we have about 3 individuals that are detained and will be arrested. And I don't have those charges now, but we'll update them in the morning. There will be several seizures of some items inside of the location. And the fire marshal's here, and he's going to do his inspection to make sure that this club does not open again.
So what is your message to patrons that...
The message to patrons is that clubs close at 2 o'clock in Houston. They don't close at 3, they don't close at 4. That's for a reason. That's city ordinance. So at 2 o'clock, close it up and go home. These roads are dangerous. There's multiple fatalities every single day in this city, and we get calls up to 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning of drunk drivers on our roadways. So we want you to have a good time, but we want you to go home at 2 o'clock.